Prepare for more bombshells. Meghan Markle's meticulously controlled life before royal fame is disintegrating faster than a poorly patched couture gown seam. New documents have shaken royal circles, threatening to topple her years-long empire. Meghan, a self-proclaimed humanitarian and self-made lady, is being criticized for her prior discrepancies. This isn't simply a few minor discrepancies. This is a distinct story. The Sussex camp is aiding her, and who could blame them as the story progresses? These materials contradict their carefully constructed media narrative. Meghan and Harry may have to struggle to save their brand instead of becoming Hollywood darlings. PR experts expect corporate sponsors to reconsider sponsoring the Sussex again. With these fresh findings, PR guru James Morton says corporations may ask if they did enough homework before aligning with the Sussex star. This latest Markle issue is more than simply a royal scandal, it's a major shift in Meghan's narrative for years. If true, these records might shatter the royal family's current image as well as her personal biography. The timing, details, and relationships suggest a disturbing truth. Meghan Markle may not be who she seems. That might ruin her and Harry's marriage if the world finds out. The dynamic duo who've made their post-royal lives a reality show may have overreached. The modern royals who reportedly broke free from the monarchy are losing their appeal and showing cracks by the minute. What was once a courageous stride toward freedom is now a cringeworthy display of self-indulgence, hypocrisy, and narcissism. Take Meghan Markle, the reformer, who has always portrayed herself as progressive and enlightened, the woman who promotes women's empowerment, human rights, and social justice while living in luxury, wearing clothes worth more than most people's annual income, and socializing with billionaires and celebrities. Indeed, the defender of the people seems content to be enslaved by the system she despises. How appropriate. The more we learn about Meghan's history and present, the more we realize that her down-to-earth demeanor is a ruse to win public sympathy and capitalize on her royal connections. Is she a feminist icon as portrayed? Not when her career seems to focus on self-promotion. If Meghan is a feminist rescuer, why does she hang around with the world's most wealthy, out-of-touch people? Why does she flaunt her money, attend exclusive parties, and buy mansions in California's most expensive neighborhoods if she believes in fighting for the poor? The hypocrisy is shocking. Despite her lip service to humanitarian efforts, Meghan has always focused on controlling her narrative and maintaining a degree of popularity that surpasses her royal in-laws. Her humanitarian effort, whether for women's rights or global problems, is never quiet. No, always with a PR staff and cameras to catch every flawlessly choreographed moment. Why would Meghan always market her causes if she cared about them? It seems like she uses charitable work to appear ethical while secretly profiting from the spotlight. What about Harry, the dissident prince who abandoned the royal family for independence and, let's face it, easier fame? Harry's decision to leave royal duties was presented as a brave stand for privacy and personal happiness, but it's beginning to look more like a perfectly planned power move to establish himself and his wife's platform. Does he value privacy? If he did, why do they continuously court the media, arrange picture ops, and sign deals with entertainment businesses that exploit them? Harry now appears content to play the puppet in his wife's media empire without concern for his own or his family's integrity. It seems like Harry's every move post-royal has been about staying relevant in a world that doesn't require him as much as he thinks. Harry's rise from royal to celebrity has been anything from smooth, from his rich streaming partnerships to his overt attempts to impress the Hollywood elite. As Duke of Sussex and now Duke of Hollywood, it seems he never wanted to leave the royal spotlight, just find a more lucrative one. The couple's independence has been as real as reality TV. Their freedom from the royal family was marketed as solitude and authenticity. Despite their protests, their new life seems to encompass cameras, media attention, and firms that love exploiting their image. They want income and adulation from an enthusiastic public that has been too quickly swept up in their story, not privacy or a life away from the royal limelight. Discuss their hypocrisy in complaining about the media. How often have Meghan and Harry criticized the press for violating their privacy, making up tales and exploiting their lives? However, they sell their stories to Netflix, Spotify, and other platforms. While playing victim, they've built a brand on their story. This stale act is losing its appeal. If they wanted to escape the spotlight, they wouldn't sign multi-million-dollar deals to discuss their personal lives. The media isn't the problem, It's their unquenchable want for attention that leads them to utilize every opportunity to be seen. Markle has always touted herself as an outsider, a Hollywood actress who left the spotlight to work in humanitarianism. According to new information, she may have visited Little St. James Island. Yes, that island, famously linked to Jeffrey Epstein's unscrupulous practices. Not exactly the location an aspiring actress wanting to show her morality would visit, right? This new knowledge affects Markle's carefully cultivated image. Don't forget their extravagant spending scandal. The couple, environmentalists, were recently criticized for their jet-setting scrapes. Meghan and Harry tend to ignore environmental issues despite their claims. How many carbon footprints are needed for sustainability? Many, apparently. However, the Sussexes have that problem, right? They preach quickly, but the practice seems to change the rules. They want to be admired for their goodness, but not if it means giving up luxury and celebrity, which they clearly enjoy. Hypocrisy isn't the only frustration. Complete absence of self-awareness. Meghan and Harry have mostly ignored their immense privilege. They talk of breaking free from royal limitations like martyrs, but they've spent their post-royal careers abusing that position. Every public appearance is designed to make them seem like ordinary people accomplishing amazing things. Real life is less glamorous. They're average folks doing exceptional things for really good money. The Sussexes are now celebrities, not royalty, and it's not dignified. They've shown they're not beyond the self-promotion they formerly despised. Harry and Meghan are Hollywood royalty, and they play with the ruthlessness of seasoned professionals. Unfortunately, the public is seeing through their act and no longer buying it. Harry and Meghan Markle are two of the most deceptive people alive. They marketed a fiction that has captivated millions, but beyond the glossy surface is a carefully created, self-serving story designed to keep them in the spotlight and, most importantly, the cash flow. So let's clarify. Meghan and Harry didn't quit the royal family to find themselves or avoid royal life's hardships. They wanted no privacy. They sought power, celebrity, and to profit from the royal link. And they did. Discuss Meghan. Her career has been built on being the underdog who beat the odds, left Hollywood, and joined the royal family. But it's all a lie. Meghan wasn't a struggling actress seeking to succeed. She always had an advantage due to her social circle and contacts, as she surrounded herself with powerful individuals. The concept that Meghan is humble and self-made is absurd. She always played the game, working her way through the proper doors, utilizing the right people, and waiting for her big break. She seized the opportunity, documenting every step to sell her narrative to the highest bidder. Meghan's supposed humanity is another prank. The same woman who speaks about climate change and human rights can't go a week without flying private or publishing images that say, "Look at me, I'm helping." Her charity work is a PR trick. Her single visit speech and cause is meant to highlight her, not the people she's supposed to aid. Meghan doesn't care about her apparent causes. She wants to look attractive, because Meghan Markle is all that matters. No camera, no use. Harry, too. Oh, Harry, the sad misunderstood man who left the royal family due to public pressure. The same media he and Meghan have manipulated at every opportunity. Harry complains about press coverage, but he's obsessed. He loves it. He wants to be portrayed as a renegade who broke free from royal life, but the truth is less spectacular. Harry's story has earned him millions from Netflix, Spotify, and others who want a piece of his royal existence. He wants no privacy, he craves the spotlight and enjoys every minute of it. The hypocrisy is astounding. Harry and Meghan claim to advocate privacy, independence, and authenticity, but they've spent their lives selling their own tales, planning and marketing every step. They keep their brand front and center when the cameras aren't rolling. Meghan, a feminist, only cares about women's rights when it benefits her story. She wears fine clothes and drinks champagne in private aircraft, while elevating herself by using others' struggles. Harry portrays the misunderstood prince, but he's too busy earning from his royalties to care about his causes. They've betrayed their values. The environmentalism sham must be remembered. The couple's eco-friendliness is a joke. They preach climate change and sustainability while wasting resources at a rate that would disgust even the most ardent environmentalist. Private jets, lavish mansions, and luxury automobiles are what they say they're battling, but it's all about image, right? They want to look beautiful while making little difference. They donate a little cash and fly privately to the next gig. No planet saving here, face saving. Despite this, they play the victim. Harry and Meghan have spent years whining about media pressure and royal family pressure, but they've always embraced the spotlight. Their royal titles and connections have helped them succeed in every manner. They left the royal family not because they couldn't bear the pressure, but because they recognized a chance to capitalize on the royal brand without the responsibilities. Their victimization has made them rich by selling books, movies, and even their life to the highest bidder. It continues, the documents imply that Markle's life was more hectic than she claims. Between 2004 and 2006, a time she has long claimed was dedicated to charitable work. How does an aspiring actress, reportedly too focused on global concerns, meet high society power brokers? Do you find it too coincidental? She didn't win via willpower and hard work. Meghan and Harry master media manipulation. They know how to portray themselves as misunderstood underdogs while using the press to get what they want. They've made their lives a brand by pretending to be better, more righteous, and more admirable than others. However, they're just two people who made millions using their royal connections. Let's be honest, they know what they're doing. They'll do anything to stay in the news for money, fame, and power. Meghan and Harry haven't changed after all. They haven't overthrown the monarchy. They've abandoned the institution that gave them their start and used it to boost their egos. Their exodus from royal life has become a lucrative business model based on lies, hypocrisy, and royal status exploitation. They marketed fairy tales, and as long as people buy them, they'll profit. However, their story is about control, and they've perfected controlling their image, narrative, and most significantly, riches. That's it. Meghan and Harry are expert manipulators who manage their story and capitalize on their royal connections. Their so-called humanitarianism and incessant media circus show that their royal family leaving wasn't about privacy or freedom. The goal was money, celebrity, and relevance at all costs. This is the query. With scrutiny rising, will their carefully manufactured image survive? Will their story continue to unravel, revealing the truth behind their polished personas? Share your thoughts in the comments. Do Meghan and Harry pioneer modern celebrities, or just use the royal family as the ultimate PR machine? I'd love your feedback. If you liked this deep dive and want to stay informed, like the channel, subscribe, and set on notifications. Your help is invaluable, and we're just beginning. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Royal expert Victoria Ashworth says these disclosures couldn't have come at a worse moment for Markle. The timeliness of this information raises concerns, especially since Markle has portrayed herself as the royal family's ultimate modernizer and reformer. Her followers have called her a breath of fresh air till now. What happens when some air smells like smoke and mirrors? Experienced biographer Christopher Anderson isn't holding back either. He worries that Markle could get into problems if the fresh reports about her time in Hollywood and her association with problematic personalities are true. This goes beyond trivial mistakes. Her story is ruined. The humble humanitarian's image may be smashed into 1,000 pieces, leaving just the harsh truth. However, the revelations are only the beginning. Former Markle co-workers are revealing troubling stories about their time with her. Markle's 2005 pilot co-star Janet Morrison publicly questioned her ties. Hollywood networking is difficult and often needs questionable partnerships. Who did Meghan Markle hang out with in her youth? Was it prearranged? Or were certain puzzle pieces placed too conveniently? The Duchess's situation worsens. Further ties to high society circles, which she's always claimed to be outside of, are revealed in the records. How did an unknown actress build these powerful connections? Do not expect easy responses from Markle's side. Instead, they dismissed the situation as a planned smear campaign, a good deflection. However, it barely solves the main question: how much of Meghan's past was hidden to maintain her image? As expected, the royal family has kept mute, but insiders have indicated rising alarm about the impact. Meghan and the royal are uneasy about these latest allegations. After all, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have been making a spectacle of their independent life in California, and these new allegations could damage their carefully crafted reputation. Former palace assistant Richard Blackwood disclosed unsettling truths regarding the palace's vetting procedures. He speculates that Harry and Markle's rapid courtship may have involved improper background checks. Could the royal family have been so keen to appear modern and progressive that they skipped due diligence and welcomed Markle? It appears they got carried up in the Meghan Markle hype train without checking for hidden baggage. And that's all for today. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. If you found this video interesting, give it a thumbs up. share it with others, and make sure to subscribe for more amazing content. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next video.